Have a nice day, everyone. This time I will speak about a subject, a combination between the maintenance and financial. This subject is aircraft leasing. I will not speak about the feasibility study, commercial, technical, so and so, but I will speak about the procedure only. Okay? Where you go to lease aircraft, there is some steps. You can go to the aircraft leasing companies such as that, or brokers, consultants, airlines, so and so. This is some companies which you can lease from it. This is okay. Also, there was some websites and magazines, journals. You can also search for aircraft leasing. The same thing if you want to buy or sell. But our subject now is leasing. What is the persons in these procedures? The leaser. The leaser. This is between them, leasee, and this is leaser. Here is brokers and consultants. The problem is here. The problem is here. This is the end user, and this is the end user. In between, the broker and consultant. I will explain after that what is the problem here. Types of leasing. Before type of leasing, the leaser is the company, leasing company, or agency, or airlines. Here, the brokers may be consultant or agencies. Here, airlines may be private companies or government companies, so and so. Types of leasing. There is many types of leasing. Acme, ACMI, dry lease, capital lease, sale and lease, purchase and lease back, Aviation. But the most important or the famous two leasing way is the Acme, ACMI. ACMI is shortens for this expression. Here, aircraft, crew, maintenance, and insurance. This costs all on the owner, not in the lease here. So this is for this. He will pay that. Okay? The aircraft usually operates under the Leaser's Aircraft Operator's Certificate, AOC. So if the leasee not have the AOC, then kick me here on the leaser here. So the leaser here in the registration or the okay under the AOC of the leaser. The leasee pays, here is the interest here for payment for the leasee, fuel charge, airport fees, maybe landing fee, okay? Any fees or about the airports and countries, the airlines. If you go to the aviation of another country, you will pay and the traffic and other duties fees, okay? The payment in the wet lease, the ACME also, based on block hours, not flight hours. What is the block hours? The time between chocks off until chocks on. Okay, this is the block hours, not flight hours. Okay. Here, the contract will contains minimum block hours per month. This is guaranteed. This is fixed. If the aircraft will not fly or didn't fly, you will pay all these hours, all these block hours. You will pay. If the lessee makes more flights than the minimum, so the another rate for if the hours more than the minimum. Okay. Here, the crew travel allowance, per diem, transportation, hotels, full hotels. This is also on the leasing. Okay. The dry lease, the same thing, but these items will exclude. Okay. Here you must pay all these. Okay. The signing of lease, interest, mean interest. If you ask about the minimum specifications or the specifications of the aircraft and the asking price, if are okay and you agree, you will put a letter of intent. After that, you can go to the executions, delivery. The delivery contains documents and physicals and financial. You will pay deposits such that. Maintenance reserve funds on the contract may be yes or no. So the deposit, this is financial deposit file structure. Return conditions also in the contract, insurance, termination clause. Okay. Here some notes. To calculate the hour rate, the block hour rate, we will need some data. Here. Data. Minimum block hours per month. This is a guarantee, fixed. The base airport, where the airport, the country, may be not legal or not allowed. The routes, may be some routes not allowed. Cycle to hour ratio. Lease type, okay, cargo or passenger. Contract periods, duration, how many years. Here, if cargo, kind of cargo, maybe dangerous cargo, okay, and dimensions. The forms here contains the two lines the end user name and address. This is the problem here. The broker want to save his commissions, so he didn't want to write the end user company or the address. So many projects fail according the cause of these forms. So I suggest the brokers give some ways to solve these problems. Okay, I think that is short notes for the leasing procedures. Okay, I am waiting your comments and your suggestions. Thank you very much and goodbye.